Alright gamers, we have a whole bunch of brand new info, details, and stuff like that. Of course, for our brand new TURLES, they finally getting the EZA. Pretty much on the week 2 content, essentially. They pretty much for Dokkan, for global side anyway. For DBZ, they don't usually do a part 2, but pretty much that's what global did. Is mainly the TURLES theme. LR TURLES having this banner, all these EZAs, which again, you know, cool. And part 1 was mainly cooler stuff. So yeah, we're kind of doing some more movie stuff this year, which I'm happy though. A lot of these movie characters can use some good updates. And overall, they've been doing really, really good. A lot of these new EZAs and stuff like that. Makes them match into teams. And stuff like that, so yeah, it's been really cool and nice though, so I love it. Yeah, of course, actually, the Crusher Crops right here all got their EZAs as well, so cool. We got them on in Raisin, we got, I think it was like Diaz and Cacao, yeah, so they finally got their EZAs, so cool. Again, I did not expect it, I suspected it later, but they kind of just like, oh yeah, here you go, here's a lot of content for you to do, which is cool for me though. I don't mind grinding out EZAs again, but I say if it's really easy, and the movie ones are typically super easy. I mean, every EZA can be easy with the right set of characters, but you know, just there. But yeah, though, let's go ahead and talk about them and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Let's do the. I'll do TURLES. I'll start with TURLES. So you get the big prize. I'll save the best for last. Again, these categories don't change. I'm just gonna be looking for the passives and stuff like that. So of course for Diaz and Cacao right here. No, it's I'm on a Raisin. Agree, they're all nectar fruits. So makes sense. It's funny. It's funny though. I do like that. But yeah, we got the BallZ guy here, and not Sans characters. I'm joking. But for him though, for this duo, it's pretty much the beginning for so like, they're kind of slowly bringing back some of these units, which is cool. They were a good EZA. I'm assuming these guys are probably gonna do a similar thing, you know, with them, like how when the Ginyu Force when they EZA'd. We got Ginyu's EZA, we got a whole bunch of different support for him. So it looks like we're getting the same thing with TURLES, like a big main EZA, then a sub EZAs to help him out. So yeah, again, I have always units though, so good for me though. I can make a fun little team with this. So yeah, for them they do Planetary Destruction Key 3, also that's a 150. Their 12 key, raise defensive for 4 turns, supreme damage, great chance of stunning, sealing super attack. And then for the passive though, basic effects, attack and defense up to 50. Planetary destruction category allies get attack and defense up 40%. Allies get key 2, attack and defense up 40%. Plus additional key 1, defense up 30%. And a chance of forming a crit up 50% for characters who belong to space traveling warriors. For 1 turn from this character's entry turn, damage reduction rate goes up 25%. That's the first attacker in a turn. Guard gets all attacks. Damage reduction rate goes up 20%. Launches an additional super attack with 4 more keys first obtained. As a second or third attack on a turn, attack up plus 200%. Launches an additional super attack. Guard gets all attacks. Damage reduction rate goes up 10%. With 4 more key spheres when attacking, attack at 150. When guard is activated, attack defense of 50% up to max of 200. When there is another planetary destruction category ally attacking the same turn, damage reduction rate goes up 20%. Additional damage reduction rate goes up 20% when there is another one. Space traveling category, space traveling warrior category ally attacking the same turn. So pretty much the space traveling warrior / planetary destruction support essentially. So that's cool. I like that. And I thought they're mainly gonna be slot 2 units though. But slot 1's not that bad either though. The damage reduction rate, the guard, the extra super attacks. But it seems like a lot of people end up putting them in slot 2 and 3. But I can see them being definitely a slot 2 unit though. But it's cool. You can kind of switch up. Like if you want to do more guard and tanking, you do 1 turn. I feel like they're gonna end up probably being turn 2 and 3 mainly. From my perspective, I think that probably would end up being like the better bet. So that's just me though. Honestly, that's how I feel. But yeah, doesn't seem too bad though. So can't really complain about there. Again, they're really just planetary destruction and but having warrior support. But they do add all extra to their elements too. So like, you know, the guard for turn 1. It looks like they're mainly just, like I said, more of a guard support for planetary destruction and planetary and best serving warrior, but have some like a lot of defensive power in them though. So because the damage reduction as a first attacker, guard, like, but even when guard, like they're mainly just like a guard defensive type of unit with special having warrior support and planetary destruction support, which is good. I do like that though. So not bad so far. Again, they're good. They're going to be mainly supports for TURLES though, so it kind of makes sense. All right, on to Diaz and Cacao. So they do space traveling again, same leader skill essentially. So I'm not gonna be bothered with that. 12 key. Raise attack for 4 turns, supreme damage, grant chance to stunning, pretty much the same thing as I did before. So I'm not going to be these are the same, similar unit. Good for me though, I can kind of move on. Let me do this. So basic effects. Key 3, attack defensive 250. There's an additional attack which has a great chance of coming out super attack. Key spheres change from a STR to rainbow. For 1 turn from this kitchen entry turn, there's an additional attack with a great chance of dodging up 10%. Per special event warrior or terrifying conqueror's category ally on the team, depending on which category has more members. Defensive 200%, chance of forming a crit and dodging enemies' attacks up by 10%. As a second or third attack on a turn, attack up to 100%. High chance of forming a crit, high chance of dodging enemies' attacks, and then when attacking, attack of 200%, defensive 200%, matter of fact. For every super attack performed, attack defense of 50%. And when there's another space traveling warrior category ally on attacking in the same turn, on additional super attack, and all allies get attack defense up 30% for 2 turns. When there's another planetary destruction category ally attacking the same turn. Okay, they're pretty much about the same thing, but now it's pretty much just like the Amon and Raisin. But for them though, they seem like they're mainly a slot 2 and 3 unit, like the other one is. But which makes sense. You're probably that's pretty much where you're gonna be playing them anyway. So that's kind of cool, honestly. Basically, like all these three, like the LR TURLES, SCR TURLES on rotation, they're all going to be buffing and supporting each other. So that's really, really good. And not just that, like I said, it's mainly Space Traveling Warrior and Terrifying Conqueror support, which is pretty much the theme, just helping out Terrifying Conquerors. Because, I mean, team is good, though, but like I said, a lot of these units still do need EZAs. It's going to take a while for it to get good, like any team in this game in general. But I think, again, they're pretty much Space Traveling Warrior and Terrifying Conqueror support. But these look like they do more additional support, additionals and crits. So they're mainly additionals and crits, Terrifying Conqueror, and Special Traveling Warrior support. While Amon and Raisin are more guard, they're mainly just guard. They're planetary destruction and Special Traveling Warrior support. So, yeah. So mainly defensive, guard, planetary destruction, Special Traveling Warrior support. And then what I get from these guys is pretty much the same thing, Special Traveling Warrior, but it has like Terrifying Conqueror support. And it's other defensive procs like the other one does, but it looks like they have a good balance of attack and defense. And overall, they seem like they're going to be probably more, like I said, more support leading on because they pretty much have dodges and crits essentially. So they have dodges and crits, and then the support is Traveling Conquerors and Space Traveling Warriors. But these guys have Space Traveling Warriors and Planetary Destruction with guard and with guard and guard and additional attacks. So that's kind of cool. That's cool, so you can kind of switch up though. Like if you want more, if you want more crits in here, if you want more more additionals with this, it's kind of like a little pendulum sway. But yeah, it's kind of cool, not bad. Pretty much, same thing as the other ones. All right, on the TURLES, the big boy. So he does Space Traveling Warriors or Parasaurans Key 3, all stats at 170, plus 1 key and all stats at 30% to Planetary Destruction and Low Class Warrior. His score back in the day wasn't too bad, honestly. It was pretty decent. His 12 key, because he does have active as well, but I don't think they ever mentioned it in here. I might have to go back and check, but he does have, actives don't change though, when they character EZA, like the conditions don't change and damage doesn't change. Maybe by a mini scale, but he does have to go on like a greater active skill, so. It's cool, still cool having a back pocket. It doesn't do as much damage, but we never know. All this new support he has, TURLES has, so I can definitely help him out. His 12 key greatly raises attack and raises defense up for 1 turn, immense damage, and recovers 6% HP. Cool. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, he does a lot. Holy crap. So, here we go. African paragraph in here. It's pretty short though, so it's not that bad. Again, I'm back. I just got started on TURLES. I'll add something really quick. So for him though, he activates intro animation. Whether the Family Goku, Goku's family or Pure Sans category enemy or enemy who has Kid Gohan starting from the characters attacking turn, which is still all Goku family units, a lot of Pure Sans units kind of blend in a lot, so it does help. But I mean, within just Supreme Magnificent Battles, these are probably what they're used for, maybe because they're the Goku family unit, so and Pure Saiyan for Vegeta, so I guess they're that counter. So, which is still kind of iffy a little bit with that intro. So, Steel Cut allies get Key 3, attack defensive 18%. Basic effects, attack defensive 200%. Damage reduction rate goes up 20% when HP is 30% or more. Attack up 100%. Defensive 150. Launches additional attack, which has a great chance of coming up super attack. When then attacking with 12 or more ki, attack up 150, launches an additional attack which has a great chance of becoming a super attack, launches an additional super attack when HP is 50% or less, attack up 400. Okay, I can see getting some good damage numbers. Defense up 100% for every super attack performed. Ki 3 up to max of 9. The damage reduction rate goes up 10% up to max of 30. Defense goes up. Defense is 80% up to max of 240. Okay, so pretty much you just gotta keep going with him until you get some more attack. Which he's made for additionals though. So yeah, jeez Louise, man, that made this guy crazy. After performing 6 or more attacks in battle, attacks become effective against all types. Or to additional attack. It looks like he's mainly more additional attacks, which I mean makes sense. When there's another special weapon where category ally attacking the same turn, damage rate goes up 70% before attacking. Okay, yeah, they made him crazy, honestly. Like, all the extra attack defense he's gonna get, the damage reduction rate. It's like a combination of, like, the Amon Arrays and, like, Cacao. Like, it's pretty much like those guys. Like, it would just, take away the support and give him a lot of the extra attack and defense. So it looks like he's mainly gonna be an additional attacker. Has a lot of good attack on him and stuff like that, too. You gotta build him up, though, so I guess you want to get more super attack than attacking, because the more you do that, you get, like, effective against all types. Later on, you get more additional attacks. So pretty much he's more an additional attacker, which like how he was before when he originally came out. You want to get a lot of additionals to keep building him up and up and up so you can get more attack. Like you have extra support on the team, too, to help him out as well, though. So, and they have the active skill as well. So yeah, Turtles is gonna be really good. So you have the intro, the active, and then all these extra little buffs he's gonna get, too, with all these additional attacks. Yeah, it's gonna be a more additional attacker. So I'll probably see a lot of crits in him, probably a lot of dodges too. But I'm probably gonna see a lot of crits in him. Yeah, I know like before he didn't really do as much damage, but we could probably see some more. Definitely the new LR Turles, definitely with this guy, definitely with the new support he has too. It's crazy. Like it's crazy how good these guys are. This update's crazy, man. But they just give him a lot of additional attacks, which is good though, because the more you build up to him. Well, it could take a minute though. In some of these fights, you don't really want to do that, but it looks like he can be really good for Festival of Battles or the new. Look like he's really made for like the new, the Blue Zone / for the Goku fight / for. Cause, I mean, that's what probably he's made for anyway. Then on top of that too, like the whatchamacallit, the Xeno, the Battle of Gods, like Red Zone, Blue Zone too. So I thought I said Red Zone, but yeah. They're really good though. They made them all crazy. Like this guy's gonna be additional attacking a lot. These two are pretty much very similar with DS Cacao. Like I said, you really could be doing a lot of additionals with this guy. A lot of crits, a lot of support with Terrifying Conquerors, Space Traveling Warriors, and then this guy's gonna be mainly like crits and stuff like that. And no guard, and then like a lot of just extra little stuff for Space Traveling Warriors and Terrifying Conquerors. But yeah, they really updated these. Like they were not joking. Okay, don't need to have that. But yeah, they made them crazy, honestly. I have nothing to say. They're all freaking nuts. Like, they're all great. They're crazy, but yeah. Pretty much everything I want to talk about go without today and like that. But yeah, Turtles guys, EZA. He's crazy. So yeah, see you guys later though. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day. Grab up, again them. Sure, stay safe. Wash hands. God bless all of you for going out. Put the word mask on toilet paper. Really need to. Give it if you can. Well, aside to some guys, get some copy. I'm showing all my friends in Discord, social to wear. Guys are awesome. What you guys think about all this? Of course, like, did hate it. But yeah, man, it's crazy right now. Utterly crazy how good the Turtles is. And the rest of the Crusher Crops too. They made them insane. Like, they really made them freaking insane, man. Like, this is crazy, man. We still got the rest half of the year. Like, we have no idea what's going to entail. Again, the next celebration could be a movie villain again, like we had last year with the, you could put Golden Freeze on this team, the new one from last year from the TDC. You could put, all these new units on here. You could put the new Turtles on there. You could put the SDR Turtles on there. You could put the Physical Cooler on there. You could put freaking, Goma on the team. Like, you have a lot of good choices for Terrifying Conquerors, man. King Cold, Metal Cooler, it's crazy. But yeah, I got some good teams I have some teams I can make. It was about to be fun for me. For a good villain team, so movie team. See you guys later though, again though. Peace out. Like I said, man, those World Tournament LR Goma tickets, if you haven't watched my Twitch, have come in clutch for me. Yeah, the GSSR for World Tournament, want me over, baby. But yeah, those Turles, it's freaking nuts, man. Crazy, man. Utterly crazy.